Fellas, you know Degree Cool Rush deodorant, right? Well, last year they changed the formula, and guys were mad about it. One dude even started a petition. So guess what? Degree heard us, admitted they messed up, and brought the original Cool Rush scent back exactly how it was. And it's in Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4. So grab some and remember why its cool, crisp, and fresh scent made it the #1 men's antiperspirant for the last decade. Degree Cool Rush is back, and it smells like victory for all of us.
The last thing you want to hear when you need your auto insurance most is a robot with countless irrelevant menu options. Which is why with USAA Auto Insurance, you'll get great service that is easy and reliable, all at the touch of a button. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
USAA. Hilton brings you new ways to stay. With experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
From the Fifth Quarter Studio in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to High School Hoops with your hosts, Steve Collins and Jake Steger.
Today, Coach Wheeler is still hijacking the rest of this up till Thursday, hijacking the podcast to kind of teach you about the Princeton offense. Today, he's gonna talk about how the Princeton offense evens the playing field for everybody. It's really good. Like I've said, I've never led 900 plus episodes and never let anybody hijack my podcast. But Coach Wheeler is one of the best teachers of the Princeton offense. Tonight, he is doing his mastermind at teachhoopsprinceton.com. He's going to be teaching you over the next 3 days everything you need to become a better coach and to become a better Princeton coach. So go over and check it out. Also go over and check out our two sponsors, Dr. Dish, the #1 shooting machine on the market. Mention them. They'll give you $350 off. We own 3 of them. And like I said, I've been so busy. I'm on vacation, and Coach Wheeler's hijacked this that I haven't had a chance to increase the prices, but they're going up hopefully not by the time you listen to this. But make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Let's head off to the podcast.
Hey, Coach, my name is John Wheeler, and today I want to talk about how the Princeton offense evens the playing field for the underdog. Now, what do I mean even the playing field? So the idea is now we're competing against teams that are better than us, more talented, more ability. And if we try to play on their level and play the same game that they're going to play, advantage them. Okay, so the core philosophy of the Princeton offense is the Princeton offense was specifically designed to take the tension out of the game of basketball. Now, what do you mean by take the tension out of the game? So when you ask a Princeton coach, they're going basically what they're saying is we do not want to fight our opponent's strengths. Why would you fight your opponent's strength? It doesn't make sense. If your opponents are quicker than you, we don't want to get in a foot race with them. Okay, if they want to run up tempo and get them down the floor, we don't want to get in a foot race with them. Okay, so we don't want to fight their strength. And the best example I have of this, and it's one of the first things that we teach our players, is do not stand on the three-point line. We're bringing the ball up the floor. We want to start our offense. The worst thing you can do is stand on the three-point line, because there's one thing that I know that's true. If you're standing on the three-point line, you are going to be guarded. Okay, because the defense is trained to go to the three-point line, initially get to the three-point line, take away all the easy baskets. Okay, but if I'm on the wing and I'm on the three-point line, I'm being guarded. And if that player is quicker than I am, okay, well, first of all, what does our coach yell at us when we're on the three-point line? We're trying to start our offense. Get open. Your coach is yelling, get open, get open. So how do we get open? Well, we V-cut, we L-cut, we circle cut. Those are some of the first ways that we will try to get open. But that defender is quicker than I am. Okay, so now I'm fighting their strength, right? Okay, I've got to try to get open one-on-one. And my point guard, they're fighting for their life. Their defender's probably quicker than them. Okay, and trying to perfectly time it up for when I can create enough space to get my hand out, and the point guard's got to be able to create enough space to make that pass. And that's where a lot of our turnovers come from. So the first thing that we're going to do as a Princeton team is we're not going to stand on the 3-point line. We're going to actually stand about 5 feet off the 3-point line. And then we're going to stand not only foul line extended, but even maybe 3-point line extended. And that defender is going to be like, they're going the wrong way. They can't score from out there. I'm not going to go out there and deny them. Boom. Player on the wing is open. Point guard can zip the ball to the wing. Great. Now we're running we don't have to score on the first pass. Okay, now we can get into our offense. Now we can start and initiate our offense. and now we're not fighting their strength. So the one thing that we'll say is we want to be open, don't get open. Okay, so that's how we would be open. Okay, now you might be asking, Coach, well, what if they come way out there and deny us? Great. Okay, because it's not only be open, don't get open, but I want to be open or I want to not be open. But I want to see how they are guarding us. I want the defense to make a decision. If they're going to come way out there and guard us, great. Because now everyone knows how we're being guarded because everyone sees them denying us way out there, 5 foot, 7 foot from the 3-point line. Okay. Now the beauty of the Princeton offense is it has a next step. It has a count. We have a counter to that. Okay. They're going to take away the wing pass. We have a counter to that. Okay. Let's run the counter. Okay, if the counter's open, boom, we throw the ball there, we're running our offense. What if they take that away? Okay, well, we've got another counter for that. We've got a next, there's always a next thing. There's always a next step in the Princeton offense. And that goes for throughout the entire offense. Okay, and that's how the Princeton offense evens the playing fields. We're not going to fight their strength. We're not going to fight our opponent's strengths. We're going to take the tension out of the game. Okay, we're not going to hold the ball. We focus on ball movement, player movement, and we're not going to fight our opponent's strengths. We're just not going to do it. We're not going to get in a foot race with a team that's faster than us. Okay, we're not going to V-cut against defenders who are quicker than us. Okay, we're just not going to play that game. We're going to make them play the game that we want them to play. And for any decision that the defense makes, we have a next step. Okay, so if that makes sense to you and you are running the Princeton offense or are wanting to run the Princeton offense, thinking about it, or even if you don't run the Princeton offense, but you want to see some of these concepts and how you can put these into your program, we're holding a free 3-day masterclass on the Princeton offense. Just go to teachhoopsprinceton.com, www.teachhoopsprinceton.com, sign up for the masterclass. It's going live possibly today, depending on when you're watching this video, listening to this podcast. If it has already passed, it's free live, but if it's already past the date that we held the event, that's okay. Go to teachhoopsprinceton.com. Anyway, sign up, register, and we will send you an email when the next when the next training event is going to happen. Okay, so go to teachhoopsprinceton.com, Coach, and I will see you guys on the training.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.